Hello everyone, I am Saitech and welcome back to my channel Saitech. In today's video or to the Wi-Fi speed test comparison between the OnePlus Nord 2 versus Poco F3 GT versus the Realme X1 Max device. So this is only the Wi-Fi speed test I'm trying to do, friends. Later on I'll try to include the 4G plus speed test as well, so make sure to stay tuned for that video. So right now I don't have the 3 Geo SIMs, that's the reason I cannot do that 4G plus, but definitely by evening I'll try to do that video as soon as possible for you all. So let's see which phone has got a really good Wi-Fi speed connection. So that's what I'm going to exactly show you. First thing is that my Wi-Fi connection plan is about close to 93 and 94 Mbps of plan. That is my Wi-Fi connection plan, and my router bands are 2.4 GHz is of 300 Mbps of transmit link speed, and 5 GHz is of 433 Mbps of transmit link speed. As you can see exactly, this is a Wi-Fi router which I'm trying to use during this time of testing. So first, let's see which phone has got what type of in terms of the transmit link speed compatible. That is what I'm going to exactly show you. Let's go to the Wi-Fi option. So first let's do the test using the 2.4 GHz, okay, and next I'll try to do the test using 5 GHz. So in this way we'll be able to understand what is happening. So with the first transmit link speed of 300 Mbps, OnePlus Nord 2 successful. It was same as my router, so there's no issues. Next is a Poco F3 GT. Let me try to show you the 2.4 GHz, which has got the 144 Mbps of transmit link speed, as you can see, so which is slightly less than the OnePlus Nord 2 exactly, as you can see, friends. Same Wi-Fi router but different transmit link speed, which we are seeing in the Poco F3 GT device. So next is the Realme X1 Max. Let's see in the Realme X1 Max what will happen with this phone. So transmit link speed is of 300 Mbps. That's good. So far the OnePlus Nord 2 and the Realme X1 Max, they both have the advantage of higher transmit link speed, but the thing is that my internet speed is only 93 and 94 Mbps of speeds. So hopefully the Poco F3 GT will get that kind of speeds without any kind of issues if I try to connect the 2.4 GHz. I'll try to do even with the 5 GHz as well, so don't worry. I'll try to clear all the doubts. I do know this video will be a little bit kind of lengthy as well, but still I just want to solve all your doubts in one single video. So let me try to first start with the speed test. Let's do the speed test and then I'll try to do the download test comparison between all the 3 smartphones. So first thing is that let me try to do the test at same time in all the phones at same time. Let's see which phone will be able to get the most of the Wi-Fi. For example, if you're living in the hostel or any kind of PG, or maybe if you're a college student, and if the situation has come that so many people are using the Wi-Fi connection, then you should know which phone will be able to get most of the Wi-Fi speeds. That is what my main point of doing this kind of comparison. So right now you can see, friends, 300 Mbps of transmit link speed. This both phones were able to get most of the Wi-Fi. Yes, most of the Wi-Fi they were able to get, as you can see exactly what is happening. So this is the thing which I did mention on the day 1 of using the Poco F3 GT. I did mention if you have the dual band Wi-Fi connection, try to connect only to the 5 GHz router, not to 2.4 GHz. So let's do the multiple times. Don't judge the phone based upon only one result. Let's do the multiple times. Let's see. Second time speed test which I'm trying to do. Yes, second time at same time, and all the 3 phones are connected to only to 2.4 GHz only, friends, as you can see. So let's see, right now the Poco F3 GT was able to get most of the Wi-Fi. The OnePlus Nord 2 decreased suddenly. I'm not sure why it decreased. The Realme X1 Max was able to get most 60 Mbps of speeds. It did went, as you can see, friends. So as I said, so don't rely only on one test. So don't come to a conclusion. So just wait and watch till end of the video, friends. So don't try to skip now itself, because you won't understand what is happening with these devices. It's very important to know all these things before actually spending 30,000 and 25,000 of rupees on this phone. It's not a joke. So now second step is to do the individual speed test. Let me try to do the first in the OnePlus Nord 2, then in the Poco F3 GT, and then in this phone. I'll try to do the speed test one by one to see which phone is getting what kind of speeds as well. So right now the OnePlus Nord is getting close to of 63 and 64, not bad. 67 Mbps of speeds, not bad at all. As you can see, 68. The upload speeds are up to 80 Mbps in this phone, as you can see, friends, exactly. So let's do the second time. So 2 times I'm trying to do the test, and there are no other devices are connected right now to the Wi-Fi connection at this moment. I'm just trying to see how much it's kind of fluctuating. So don't decide based on one test. So that is the reason in the beginning only I did warn you that this video is going to be really lengthy one. So after this I'll try to do in the Poco F3 GT as well. So let's see what will happen with the Poco F3 GT. And once this finishes, I'll try to start the speed test in this phone, Poco F3 GT, at once. So I just want to see with the 144 transmit link speed, what speed this phone can actually get. So transmit link speed 2.4 only I connected, friends, 2.4 gigahertz only. And this phone was able to get not bad 93 Mbps of speed. As I said, don't decide based on one test, and both phones are connected to same 2.4 gigahertz only. As you can see, 2.4 gigahertz. So my Wi-Fi plan is only 93 Mbps, and this phone was able to get that perfectly done, no problem. If my Wi-Fi plan is close to maybe 300 Mbps or maybe 200 Mbps, then this phone may not be achieving that kind of high speeds. That's the one thing I thought of just mentioning, but not bad. So for me, there's no problem at all. For me, there's no issues with the POCO F3 GT. As you can see, let me try to do the second time testing. I just want to see consistency about the Wi-Fi connection. So how much it's kind of consistent in terms of maintaining that kind of high speeds or not. I'm just checking on the thing. So right now it's kind of close to 50. So not bad, 50, 49. So final test, I'll try to do the Realme X1 Max, and then I'll try to do the download test, and then we can actually see what is happening. So with the 5 GHz, you should not have any kind of issues. So 5 GHz, perfectly fine. So I'm trying to do these things only with the 2.4 GHz, friends, to make you understand, because that is where this phone is slightly having less transmit link speed. And the Realme X1 Max, it went out 93 Mbps, 94. This is my exact Wi-Fi plan. I connected to, I think, 2.4 GHz only, as you can see. 2.4 GHz network I connected right now, this phone, 94, yes. So this is my Wi-Fi plan, 94 Mbps of speeds, and it was able to get 93 and 94 perfectly done. I'm not sure why the OnePlus Nord 2 didn't reach that kind of speeds. Let me try to see again whether it can reach or not. So it's not reaching. No, I did connect to same servers. So I need to concentrate on this OnePlus Nord 2 more. So I'll try to check on this one. So this is using 2.4 GHz only, friends, 2.4 GHz. So as I said, this are initial impressions only, so I don't want to come into conclusions. I'm just trying to show you. And now let's move to the next test, which is the download test. Let's move to the download test. Let's see which phone will be the winner in terms of the downloading this Lords Mobile game. The size is of close to 295 MB, the size. Let's see which phone will be able to download first. So 1, 2, 3. Yes, all the phones I did click at same time. So same Wi-Fi connection, 2.4 GHz. So till now we did see the speeds. The speeds are slightly better in the Realme X1 Max in terms of the connectivity. If you're trying to connect 2.4 GHz. So this is a test completely connected to 2.4 GHz only. And OnePlus Nord 2, it's not taking much of the Wi-Fi at this moment. The Realme X1 Max was able to take most of the Wi-Fi. So this is a kind of testing which will be really helpful for the students or any kind of users who are actually staying with a lot of people in the hostel, or maybe if you're a university student. So you'll definitely know if you're having Realme X1 Max, okay, your phone can actually get most of the Wi-Fi out of it, something like that. That is the reason I thought of making this kind of video starting at same time. The OnePlus Nord 2 was unable to get that kind of speeds, and all phones are connected to same Wi-Fi router. I'm trying to show you again and again, so you should not have any kind of doubts. So I just want to give 100% information to you. So it's up to you to decide, and it's up to you to process the information. That is the reason I'm trying to give more information, but not less information, more always. And the first phone to finish is POCO F3 GT. Not bad. As you can see, friends, POCO F3 GT. So there's a thing I did mention. So try to watch till end of the video. Don't come into conclusion in the beginning itself. Not bad at all. And the OnePlus Nord 2, maybe now it will try to increase. So this is a test using the 2.4 GHz only. So now let's do the test with the 5 GHz connecting. Okay, with the 5 GHz now we'll be understanding what is happening. Let me switch to the 5 GHz. So please try to understand, friends. I'm trying to explain. I do know the video is very lengthy video as well. There are a couple of other videos which I do have in the plan, but still this is a connectivity thing. A lot of users I'm getting plenty of comments on this connectivity. That's the reason I thought of making this video as a preference and uploading first. And all the 3 smartphones are at the exactly same transmit link speed, 433 as written on my box on this router, same. So no issues now. All the 3 phones are exactly kind of similar. Now let's do the speed test. Where is the speed test application? Yes. So yep, if you want to download this wallpaper, check the links in description for the wallpapers. You can definitely find it. And now let's do the speed test at same time. Now let's see, friends, which phone can actually get it. 5 GHz. So 5 GHz Wi-Fi router. Right now the Poco F3 GT was able to get much of the Wi-Fi, so this is a kind of equal test, but the Realme X1 Max was getting more. Not bad, as you can see here. So even the OnePlus Nord also got that kind of high speeds. I think let me try to show you 90 Mbps. Even this phone can actually reach, but doing at same time this will happen with some phones with the results. Let's do the second time all together at once. Second time I'm trying to do all together. Not bad. The OnePlus Nord 2 again went up. So we'll get to know which phone has got what type of speeds this time, and all the phones are connected to the same 5 GHz. Let me double check. Did they shift or not? No. So all the phones are connected to the same 5 GHz network, as you can see, friends. I'm trying to show you exactly which network they are connected as well as a proof. So these are the speed test results. So I need to concentrate on this Wi-Fi connection in this phone. So I did only before mention the transmit link speed, but the Wi-Fi speeds I need to keep an eye on this OnePlus Nord. So for the next few days I'll try to concentrate on this Wi-Fi connection on this phone. So 4G Plus was completely fine, but Wi-Fi is the one which is bothering. Let me try to do the test, single individual test I'm trying to do. So then I'll try to immediately shift to the download test, which we did download before. Same game, I'll try to download it again. And right now it's of 5 GHz, but still I'm getting only 40. I need to check on this phone again. I'll be back, friends, again, don't worry. I'll try to come back again on this OnePlus Nord to why it's happening in this phone. So even I do have the OnePlus 8T as well. If you want, I can definitely do the OnePlus 8T versus this phone comparison in another video. I'll try to upload that video very soon, so you'll be able to understand. In the Poco F3 GT with the same 5 GHz network, it was able to get up to speeds, I think 26 and 25 Mbps. And let's see the Realme X1 Max. So till now the Realme X1 Max was in the kind of stable position to give the stable speeds. That's the thing which I did observe. And now the Realme X1 Max 25 Mbps, slightly less than the OnePlus Nord 2, not bad. Realme X1 Max, let's see. The Realme X1 Max was able to perform, not bad. It was trying its best to go up to 94 Mbps, I think. But maximum it did went up to 82. So this is the kind of consistency I'm trying to get in this phone. The Realme X1 Max I'm trying to use for the past, I think, close to 43 days or 45 days. It was a really good experience with the connectivity. So till now I don't have any issues with the connectivity only in this Realme X1 Max. The Wi-Fi speeds, you can see, friends, that's a kind of strange why it's happening. I need to do a little bit kind of more research. So that is the reason. So this kind of videos will even help me to investigate more on the phones, what is happening. So same transmit link speed, why different speeds? So why the OnePlus Nord 2 is not having that kind of speeds? I'll try to do a little bit kind of more investigation on that later on. I don't have to uninstall the same game and I'll try to download at same time. Let's see this time which phone can actually do that faster. So before the Poco F3 GT did first, and then Realme X1 Max, and third the OnePlus Nord 2. And this time using the 5 GHz network, we'll be able to see which phone can actually download the game faster using the 5 GHz. So 5 GHz, that can be another problem. So with the 5 GHz, you do get the really very low signals. So that is the reason, friends, you are seeing slightly low speeds. Yes, that is what I did understand. So in the 2.5 GHz, the signal band will be slightly, strength will be slightly higher than the 5 GHz in my router. That's the one thing. So that is the reason you are trying to see only 2 points in terms of the Wi-Fi in the phones. So maybe that might be the reason why the OnePlus Nord 2 is getting slightly low speeds in terms of the Wi-Fi. But this complete review, friends, about the connectivity, about the Wi-Fi, using the Wi-Fi connection in all the 3 smartphones at same time. So these are speeds, how they'll download. So overall, you should not be worried about the Poco F3 GT. So only you can be worried if you have the single band Wi-Fi router and if your internet speed is very high. Sometimes that's it. But for me, I don't feel any kind of problems and issues with the Poco F3 GT at this moment in my studio. Nothing, no problem. As you can see, it was able to perform really good. So I hope this video might be giving a clear idea what is going on with which type of phone is kind of really good in terms of the connectivity speeds. And I'll try to do the ping value test as well using the game. using the same Wi-Fi connection very soon. So stay tuned for those video friends, and definitely I'll be back with a 4G Plus as well. So thank you for watching this video, and the final conclusion is that I need to do a little bit kind of more investigation on the OnePlus Nord 2, why the speeds are having really low in this phone. That is what I'm going to check. And next is the Poco F3 GT is kind of not bad, it's kind of good, no issues for me. And Realme X1 Max also really good. I did use this phone from the beginning, so no issues, I don't have any kind of problems. But this OnePlus Nord 2 is not getting that kind of high amount of speeds which I always wanted in this phone. I need to see what is happening. Even the signal speeds right now, signals is kind of signal strength is really good. Signal strength, as you can see, it's kind of really good, but even at this time it was unable to get that kind of high speeds. It did try, but not much. So with this kind of signal strength in the Realme X1 Max, I think this can get up to 75. It's straight away going. You can see the speed. You can see the speed, how the clock is going, that some 70 directly. As you can see the speed. Let's see the OnePlus Nord 2 that speedometer. It's kind of slow speed. It's a speed very fast in the Realme X1 Max. There's small comparison, but nothing much to compare much. But still, I can definitely see some slow speeds in the OnePlus Nord 2. But I'll try to do separate investigation friends on this phone by using another OnePlus device as well. So thank you for watching this video, and stay tuned for more updates. In case if you have any other queries, let me know in the comment section below. See you in the next video friends. Until then, bye.